you're gearing up to do, don't.
Why is this so important to you?
I think it's better if I'm not involved.
I'm gonna say this once and get it over with. I have good news for you.
You won't stand by me.
Is that it?
We gotta make sure a close call never happens.
Here we go again with GH bashing Cody's character. Honestly, it's getting old. Just when I was starting to kind of like him, Cody with Tracy was sweet, but Cody with Sasha? Yawn, that could have had potential if they'd just given it more time. But no, we're watching him spiral down the bad boy lane, and it's like, really? This is the arc we're going with? Why didn't they show Brick handling him? Instead, it's just a bunch of talk. Show, don't tell, guys? And Sunny? Oh, Sunny should have totally gone with Michael. It's the perfect cover for some treatment outside of PC, and, dare I say it, maybe we wouldn't have to endure him for a while. Can we get a break? It's like they've run out of storylines for him, and now he's just there. Uncle Whiskers? Yeah, he really needs to stop sticking his nose in things. Amelia and Willie are not his kids. Maybe mind your own business, Uncle. Meanwhile, Tracy throwing paper airplanes at Martin. Best part of the episode. I could watch that on loop. And Sunny? Yeah, I was kind of hoping he'd go to the hospital. Maybe they'd catch Cyrus in the act and spare us all from this endless waiting game. But of course, that would have made too much sense. I've got this gut feeling Jason's going to step in and protect Sasha's secret about her baby daddy. You watch, he's probably going to take the bullet and say he's the father, because why not add more drama to this mess? Honestly, Cody's whole bad guy act, not buying it. Why can't we go back to the Cody we almost liked? You know, the one that had potential before they turned him into this mess. Maybe Lulu and Cody will end up together after all. Who knows? At this point, I'd take it over more Cody angst. On the flip side, it's nice to see Lucas trying to talk some sense into Jocelyn. She's letting her emotions get the best of her, and honestly, it's getting old. Someone needs to rein her in. I'm betting Rick will be her lawyer again, you know, just to stick it to Sunny. He's got history with him after all. If they catch wind of Sunny's health crisis, oh, it's game on. And can we talk about Ava for a second? She's got some serious baggage when it comes to Sunny. She's been in a custody battle with him, gone to literal war with him, switched Morgan's meds, got involved with Ryan. Need I go on? And let's not forget how she got those burn scars. Wasn't that because she tried to kill either Sunny or Carly and ended up burning herself in the process? Classic Ava. But back to Sunny. At this point, I just want him to go with Michael, get some treatment, and disappear for a while. His storyline's on life support at this point anyway. We wouldn't miss him. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. So now we're wondering why Sidwell didn't go to jail for kidnapping Sasha. Funny how people forget about the actual details. And seriously, all the hate directed at Joss? If people just paid attention for once, they'd know she was playing with Avery and Donna. Those clips in her hair. Not some new trend, people. Just a few accessories from Playtime. Ridiculous, right? Also, whatever happened to the Ward family? Justice Ward, remember him? Edward's son, no one talks about that anymore. But here's the kicker. Why is it so hard for some people to just watch the show? Joss was playing with her little sisters. That's why she had clips in her hair. Not rocket science, folks. And if we're being honest, the whole new Charlie's and new Christina vibe. I'm all for it. Let's hope it sticks around. Oh, and Natalia and Brick backing Sunny? Is that Carly and Jason's replacement, or just some fresh faces? I'm really enjoying the Scorpio tough love treatment for Cody. Finally, the whole family, Mac, Felicia, Maxie, Spinelli, and yes, even Sasha at the bar, getting some screen time. Love seeing those junior detectives in action too. Joss, Lucas, Elizabeth, and Lucky? Watch out, PCPD, here they come. And oh, don't forget that the mayor's office is finally aware of Sidwell's presence in town. About time. Not that it wasn't his plan all along, of course. As for Joss, I hope she enjoys playing beauty shop with her little sisters while mom's in Germany and dad's off to Leh, where I'm sure Ava will stir up some trouble. Meanwhile, Willow's back at the gatehouse with Wiley and Amelia, and Monica's there too. Hopefully, Tracy and Monica have the Quartermain estate on lockdown to keep Drew out, and Willow can't just take the kids out of Port Charles. Great job, Jason, on that whole arbitration thing. Kudos to the writing team. Seriously, loving where these storylines are going. Keep it up. So that's how Sidwell ended up with Windermere, and how Lucy, the nosy, clueless wonder, is tangled up in it all. The developer who bought Windermere from Ava threw in the towel on their plans and put it back on the market. Enter Lucy and, of course, Sidwell, CEO of SRO Company, aka the not-so-wanted by the FBI, de la USB, or NTRPOL guy. So yeah, he's free to roam around PC and stir up trouble. Watch out, Lucky, Isaiah, Anna, Jason, Sasha. And if Carly is Nell's half-sister, and Nell and Willow are twins, that means Willow is Michael's aunt. Someone please pass me the family tree. This is getting confusing. Oh, and Martin, who's apparently representing Willow, is clearly too busy helping Nina and Drew to remember he actually has a client. Maybe he should check in with Willow and see what she actually wants for a change. Just a thought. Wait, what's this? Dr. Isaiah Gannon, the mysterious new guy. Turns out he's the son of Nora Gannon Buchanan and her ex, Hank Gannon. That's right, folks, one life to live crossover. Or maybe he's actually Rachel's son, which makes Nora his grandma. Because why not, right? Now, General Hospital and Ava's finances. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Ava was living large before Nicholas's generous divorce settlement. Now, apparently, she's poor because the Cassadines decided to take back that settlement. Nice. If Cody hadn't started that fight with Spinelli, Lucky would have been at the bar, probably in time to see Sidwell. Quick, Lucky, hurry back. Also, did anyone else notice the weird look between Jordan and Sidwell? Something's off there. And finally, can we talk about the whole DI hiring thing? Oh, it's a dog whistle for black people, isn't it? Well, guess what? We don't care. We've been preparing for these stormy waters for years. No, we're not just DEI hires. We've had to be overqualified, overeducated, and way better than our counterparts, who somehow got their positions with half the effort. This whole DEI thing? It just forces employers to actually look at who's truly the best candidate. Sorry, not sorry, but it's time to stop pretending that everything's been handed to us. Willow sure knows how to play the victim. She acted all shocked when she got the divorce papers, but let's not forget, she's the one who kicked things off. She took the kids and bolted, making them miss Christmas in their own home. No conversation with Michael about the state of their marriage, just a sudden exit. Oh, and don't forget the Washington trip with her lover, carting his kid across state lines, claiming it was fine because she and Michael were supposed to go anyway. Really smooth move. Big thanks to Tracy for giving her some space to reflect. Let's hope that moment of clarity sticks. Oh, and Jason, watch out. You just became Willow's hero, and we all know how that plays out with her. Now on to Drew. His little obsession with Willow is starting to cross some serious boundaries. That scene with Martin made it painfully clear. Drew's more interested in Willow than in his actual nephew, Michael. Here's hoping Martin pulls Willow aside and warns her before Drew goes full stalker mode. And for those holding out hope for Lucky and Christina as a couple, nice try. Lucky's still head over heels for Liz. Anyone with two eyes can see that. As for Jordan and Isaiah, they've got chemistry, people. GH, get it together and pair them up already. No more of this brick nonsense, please. On the Avery custody drama, Can we just let it go? This is getting ridiculous. Sunny and Ava are both incredibly flawed as people and as parents. So why the fight? Just share custody and move on. If Sunny keeps dodging his doctor, what exactly is his plan if something happens to him? Carly has no claim to Avery, so guess what? Ava's probably going to raise her, and this whole back and forth is just pointless at this point. And now Willow's heading back to the Q estate. Wouldn't it be nice if someone finally spilled the tea about Drew and Nina? Because there's a lot we still don't know about what was going on, while Willow was getting all emotional over Drew and spilling her feelings to Nina. Also, Drew's got this whole Willow and her kids thing covered, but let's not forget, what about his kid? Willow just lost her mom, but Drew's nowhere to be found for his own child. Priorities, dude. So, what's Drew's big plan now that Willow's choosing her kids over his wishes? I mean, it's not like Drew's used to not getting his way, right? And let's not forget how thrilled he was when Willow dared to tell Michael she loved him. Real shocking, considering Drew didn't get a "I love you too" when he dropped that bomb on her in DC. Does anyone else remember that moment? Oh right, he probably blocked it out. She didn't exactly return the sentiment, did she? And speaking of things falling apart, Cody's character is really taking a dive now. The guy's blackmailing Spinelli to keep quiet about the whole hacking mess. Because that's what we need. More shady people threatening others with their dirty little secrets. Great. It's almost like the writers want to destroy every ounce of goodwill we had for him. Also, can we talk about how the criminals in Port Charles just stroll around like it's a normal day at the park? The way people interact with them, it's like, oh, another friendly face. Sure, come join the neighborhood. Don't mind the fact you just bombed someone's family or shot at random people. No big deal. It's getting a little ridiculous. Someone should post their faces all over town so we know who's really running free. Maybe then Anna would stop barking orders at Jason like he's her personal errand boy. Seriously, if he's not on the Port Charles payroll by now, he should be. If he won't take money for his superhero antics, maybe we could start a fund for him. Call it the Jason Morgan Vigilant Fund. Proceeds go to, I don't know, fixing the mess that is Port Charles crime scene, and maybe even help the homeless. Couldn't hurt, right? And speaking of random people in jail, who exactly is Molly talking to? Is this a new plotline I missed? Maybe she's just giving the walls a pep talk, who knows? But back to Drew. He's completely obsessed with this revenge mission of his, using Willow and Michael's tragedy like a pawn in his own personal vendetta. Seriously, the man's way out of line. It's heartbreaking to watch Wiley telling Sasha he misses his parents. That kid deserves better than all this drama. I'm glad Willow saw through Drew's nonsense and made the right call for the kids, staying with the Qs so they feel secure. Remember when Wiley actually asked to stay home instead of going to Nina's? Yeah, that's how you know Willow made the right move. Felicia actually hit the nail on the head, telling Sasha that everyone makes mistakes and deserves a little forgiveness. Too bad Drew doesn't seem to get that memo. Meanwhile, Elizabeth and Lucky are finally catching on to why Cyrus was acting all angel of death at GH. Thanks to Martin Gray. About time someone filled them in. Cody's having a meltdown over his lost money, his failed love with Sasha, and whatever else is falling apart in his life. And Sunny, well, surprise, surprise, he's still more worried about looking powerful than listening to his doctor. Isaiah's telling him to get his heart checked, but Sunny would rather play the "I'm invincible" card. Classic. And what if the hit on Sunny's penthouse wasn't a hit after all? Could it be some other mess entirely, maybe not even meant for Sunny? I don't know, but Drew's already promising Martin he'll do anything to free Willow and the kids from the Qs. And don't even get him started on how much he dislikes the Corinthos Morgan clan. This is going to get messy. Oh really? Christine is going to open a bar while knowing her mom is an alcoholic? That's a brilliant idea. Nothing says I respect you quite like setting up a business that's basically the definition of temptation. Terrific storyline choice. And before anyone gets any ideas, let me be clear, this is just my theory. I didn't hear it anywhere. But hey, if Laura writes off-screen for a bit, maybe it's because she's, I don't know, pregnant? Could happen. After all, some men want kids of their own, right? Again, just my thoughts. Thanks for reading. Now, let's talk about Tracy and Drew. These two are really testing my patience. Why in the world was Sasha helping Tracy? Does she not know Michael doesn't want that? Seriously, it's like watching a car wreck. And Cody's new gig? Just blackmail, drink, and fight. Real classy stuff. Speaking of Cody, what is his deal? He's basically back to acting like he did when he first showed up. You know, before he had a family. So now he's reverting to his charming, heartwarming ways. I just want him with someone who'll actually help him get it together. But no, let's just keep the drama rolling. Oh, and Cody. Seriously, how many scumbags do we need on one show? Drew, Cyrus, and now Cody. Is there a special audition for this role? And don't even get me started on Drew. He needs to zip it. And can Willow please just tell him to back off already? Can't wait for the moment when she finds out Drew slept with Nina. I mean, so far, he's hit both her mom and her mother-in-law. Real smooth. And Lulu, why even bother bringing her back? So far, it's been absolutely pointless. But hey, maybe she'll have some grand purpose later. Fingers crossed. Cameron Matheson is absolutely killing it in his role as Drew. I can't stand Drew. Every time he opens his mouth trying to convince Willow to do things his way, I'm ready to throw my remote at the screen. But hey, if I feel this strongly about him, then Cameron's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, right? Just my 2 cents. As for Cyrus, I'm pretty sure he killed Sam, because she knew something that could have ruined him. Though we're still left in the dark about exactly what. Then there's Dex, who saw Cyrus sneaking around GH right before Sam's death. He told Cyrus about it, and guess what? Now he's dead too. Martin's theory about Cyrus being obsessed with suffering patients might be more credible if Cyrus weren't such a heartless criminal. And seriously, shut up, Drew. Willow moving back into the Quartermain gatehouse with the kids is a smart move if she wants to keep up the whole loving, caring mom image. To do that, though, she's gotta ditch you. Bye-bye, Drew. Now, here's what I think we've finally figured out. Cyrus is murdering older patients, but we still don't know the full reason behind Sam and Dex's deaths. Willow's heading back to the Quartermain gatehouse. Big moment. Huge shout out to Jason for playing mediator between Willow and Tracy. It was nice to see Willow back with her kids. And Lulu, she came through too. Can't get enough of GH lately. As for Sasha, imagine how Cody's going to react when he finds out she's pregnant. After chasing her for so long and getting absolutely nowhere, she finally gives in during a drunken night. Not the way I'd want it to go down, especially considering they're cousins. But hey, nice guys always finish last, right? Not saying Michael's a bad guy, but he definitely finished last in this whole mess. Drew had the brilliant idea that he was going to swoop in and be Willow's hero. Of course, that plan exploded faster than a bad soap opera plot. Instead of riding in to save the day, he just overplayed his hand, again. And surprise, surprise, Jason ended up being the one to rescue Willow and get her kids back. Because why wouldn't he? He's always the hero. Drew, though, is spot on about one thing. He's absolutely going to lose Willow. And not just in a maybe if I try harder kind of way. He's done for. Willow's still stuck at the Quartermain estate, where she's busy reminiscing about the life she almost had with Michael. So yeah, good luck with that, Drew. Looks like you're the third wheel in your own plan. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.